Alright guys, oops. Let's do a little bit more detailing and then we'll wrap up this portion of the assignment and then we'll jump onto topo. I know that I have a retaining wall going here, but I don't have my site plan pasted in yet, so I don't remember exactly where it goes. But let's just place it. I do know that it goes underneath this wall. So I'm going to go to my first floor plan, and then I have my underlay on, which is showing me the upper level. And I'm going to get a thick wall. Let's just use a 10-inch. And I want core face exterior. You know, we'll just kind of stretch out a wall for now, and then we'll adjust it. And again, that's the beauty of Revit, is that ability to kind of constantly edit. All right, I think it goes something like that, and then I have a driveway with the stairs and other retaining walls going on here. But I just wanted to make sure that that was making sense. And let's see, the bottom of that is second finished floor -1. So I'm going to take this retaining wall because it's supposed to be holding that up. So the top is going to be second finished floor -1. Yep. And actually I want this thing to look like it's cantilevering a little bit. It's just kind of design BS, if you will. So I'm going to actually push that retaining wall back. And now it looks like it's just kind of hanging over the edge. And this one I'm going to actually choose to push down. Bottom offset -1. Which means that I do have some overlapping happening here. So I would take this wall and just offset it only 1 feet. And again, you'll be chasing these little overlaps all day, and you know, sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. I'm just kind of doing it for you guys as an example. Yeah, you see I'll be chasing this wall, and then I'm going to have some issues on the other side when I turn that corner. But again, you know, we'll address all of those things a little bit at a time. And you guys can see now that the design is actually coming together. This is actually how the house looks, although the bottom of the floor does come down. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't get exposed that much, but we'll cover that when we do sections, and we'll get into the technicalities of what that should look like. And then I do have walls here, which are just kind of vertical screening walls, if you will. So let's just kind of model that in, and then we'll call it a day. So for this vertical screening, I could make my own custom family, which I actually do, but I don't want to get into that. So let's just kind of use any stock Revit element. So I am going to go to the second floor, and I know that it's in this area here. Where did my floor go? Second floor base offset. Okay. Must be my view range. Did I hide it? Oh, duh. I hit it. Alright. So that was really dumb of me. So anyway, I'm back. So let me get rid of that view. And then we'll do that. So I'm going to use column, and don't use structural columns. Just trust me. Revit is, you know, really designed for these high rises, and so these have a lot more intelligence that actually gets in your way. I'm just going to use architectural column, which is considered quote unquote decorative. They're telling me that I don't have any columns loaded in this particular file, but I do have it. So I'm going to say yes. Let's load columns. And you want to find the columns. So let me see. Here's columns. And we're just going to use a rectangular column or wood column. Yep. And here it is. And so I have a size here. It's a 6 by 8. So I'm going to use like a 2 by 6. So I'm going to, oh, and they don't have a 2 by 6. Perfect. So I'm going to duplicate that. Say 2 by 6. And 6 is 5.5 by 1.5. Okay. I wonder if I should rotate it. Don't know. I will. Okay, so I'm going to start that there, and then I'm going to array, use the array tool to kind of make copies of it. And I'm going to say my second position after my first position is going to be somewhere here. That leaves me a 2.5 inch gap, and then give me, I don't know, 24 of them. And I need more than 24, so give me 48. So 47. Now your number might be different depending on how much you spaced it, but that's how the array works. A little pro tip about the array. The kind of the direction of the rest of the array is dependent on the first and the second array. So check this out. If I take that second array and I nudge it, you see how they all kind of, correspondingly nudge equally. So make sure that you understand that about arrays, and that should be good enough. All right. So I'm going to copy that and take it to the other side. Oop, what happened there? Copy. Oh, that's interesting. Why didn't that line up? So, I have this wall too short. And then just that principle, if I move both of these and nudge it forward, they all move, right? So that was a pretty good mistake, because you guys can see how I would have edited that. Then I only need 45 now. And oh wow, this one kind of lost the array function because I copied and pasted it, which is fine. Now I'm getting super accurate here. So I'm going to take both of these guys. Okay, so then I can actually delete this guy too, or 44. Okay guys, so now I have that, and I want these things to be a little bit taller, so I'm going to go ahead and edit this particular guy to be 10 feet. And everything should go to 10 feet. Except, oh, that one went too. Beautiful. Now again, that's super annoying. I'm probably going to cheat, but not do it on this model. We'll just keep going here for demo purposes. Hopefully you guys can get it perfect. My recommendation is get it perfect and then array it, because you know what? Let me do it. Why not? That's why we're in school, right? So first I'm going to kind of measure from here to here. That's 5 inches. So I'm going to take that edit group and I'm going to go, what is that, 9 feet. Boy, I feel so, okay, 9 feet 7. I was looking for a calculator. That's embarrassing. All right, but I did not use a calculator. All right, so now I have it pretty nailed in. You know, we'll figure out the construction detail on that much later. And yeah, so there you go. So now let's kind of go through what I expect you to turn in. So let's get down to the sheet. We're not going to have a demo plan. Let's go to the first floor plan. And all you're going to do is just drag the first floor plan for now. You know, we're going to continue to finesse this thing. And of course, we're going to crop the view, because I don't need to see. We will continue to finesse this thing as we get into more condoc related activities. But for now, I just need you to place the floor plan. Get the title up here. Okay, remember to reduce this line, you got to pick the viewport. That opens up this little dot, just in case you guys forgot. And then if the outline bothers you, you can just say crop regions not visible. So you're going to do that for the first floor and the second floor. And so those 2 sheets. And then please give me a screenshot of your 3D model so that I can kind of marvel at your amazing work. Okay, guys, the next time it'll be a topo.